Take care of some business here, Rodney.
All right, stand by, Racer TV, getting ready to roll.
Hello and welcome to Newberry, Florida, and Gatorback Cycle Park for race day number 2. It is day number 3 on the racetrack of this Thor Mini O's presented by Pro Circuit, our 52nd annual edition of that. And of course, special thanks to our friends at Dunlop Tires for bringing you live coverage of all the action here on RacerTV.com. Also thanks to our many other great sponsors, VP Racing Fuel, Parts Unlimited, Scott USA, and of course FMF. And again, thanks to the promoting family that makes it all happen. Win Kern, who has once again created another great place for this tradition to take place. And we're in the midst of our Supercross finals. Just wrapped up our 50 limited 4 to 8-year-olds, and actually, with that being said, we've got our Masters 55 plus class on the track. We'll catch up with those guys in a moment, but right now we crown our first champions of the morning with Wes Kane.
What a battle out there. First off this morning, Apsher Hall, congratulations on your 3rd place. Who do you want to thank?
God for keeping me safe, Cobra Motorcycles, Brett, Carolina Cobra, T-Rex Throttle, Pro Taper, VP Racing, Dunlop, PR2, Skull Candy, and everyone that I can think of. Thank you.
Congratulations. Hold your medal up. Let me see your medal out there. Hold that up. Turn it around. Good job. All right. Congratulations. Levi Geis, come on up here, front and center. Hold up your medal. Hold up your medal. Step over a little bit. Turn it around. There you go. Levi Geis. Who do you want to thank?
FXR Premium Goggles, Black Diamond MX, JS Performance, Cobra, Fine Tune Suspension, Plainview Power Sports, High Five Records. Thank you.
Congratulations out there, Levi Geis, finishing up 2nd. Good job. Come on over here, Beckham Smith. Get behind your bike. Beckham Smith, hold it up. Good champ. Congratulations out there, Beckham Smith. What a way to open up Tuesday. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, my brother, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, Orange Brigade, KTM, Dunlop Elite, Game Moto, PR Bees Moto Lab, Lynx, T-Rex, Pro Taper, Fox, Maddie and Daniel, the whole Orange Brigade crew, Gossett Garage, Beamall, Popo, and everybody else. Thank you.
Congratulations out there, Beckham Smith, your champ, 51cc 4 to 8 limited. Back to you guys up in the box.
All right, thanks a lot, Wes Kane, back up here at the top. And, of course, congratulations to John Gruy. He takes the win in the Masters 55 plus class. Barry Carson will be coming over to see you as well. And Galen Dixon, that little fella, coming over to see you as well, Wes Kane. And that'll be in just a few moments. Masters 55 plus class in the history books now. Ben 30 plus class coming out next. Of course, the keynote speaker in this one, Mike Brown from Bristol, Tennessee on the Munn Racing KTM. Be looking for Heath Harrison in the number 2 spot as he finished up there in the qualifying session. But the one rider that we've been keeping a very close eye on this week has been that 731. That's exactly the way they open up here. Steve Roman back in that number 3 spot as well. So those are 3 riders in particular we watch. Adam Chatfield, well, 4 riders in particular. Adam Chatfield has been a big key player in this as well. Chatfield making his way up to, it looks like, a 5th place position. Look at this. Roman is already challenging both Harrison and Mike Brown as they go to the front of the pack. Now that is Harrison out front. Boy, Brown is dropping to the number 3 spot. And now Roman and Harrison are leading the way over Brown. What is going on here, man? The tides have turned, it seems like, at least at the moment.
let me tell you something. You mentioned the difference between Beckham Smith and Aiden and them. The difference. You look at the difference in the style between Mike Brown and our second-place rider, Steve Roman, right now.
Yeah.
You look at the difference in those two styles. And then Heath Harrison, he's got a totally different style of his own,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now.
And it works.
This guy, Roman, he understands. He doesn't like this losing stuff. Okay, and you can see it this morning. He came out firing.
Yes, he did. And so did Heath Harrison.
Oh, absolutely.
Having a lot of fun. Heath is one of the most light-hearted people. You wouldn't realize just exactly how serious he takes it whenever he gets out on the racetrack. Puts that helmet on, those goggles, gets on that bike, he becomes a totally different person. But a nice, lighthearted person in the pits for sure. But, man, he's a beast and an animal on the racetrack, as is Roman. And Mike Brown, I mean, you got to wonder, they probably came on so hot. He's like, all right, boys, have at it. Maybe try to let them wear themselves out, because he knows those two are likely going to go head to toe, and they've been doing it all week. So let those guys wear themselves out, maybe, and maybe he can sneak by. Catbird seat. Remember, Wes Kane was talking about third place seems to be the best place to be in a situation like this.
I was just getting ready to say it again. Ricky told me many times, he said, I'd let James and Chad go at it. He said, I'd let them go at it. He said, one had a 50-50 chance of throwing it through the cheap seats, and the other was going to wear down a bit or make a mental mistake.
Exactly.
And he knew his competition, and he knew that if he didn't get that start, he probably could get up there and run that pace, because Ricky was pretty good at that. But he didn't have to.
No, that's pretty amazing, and that might be exactly what Mike Brown's doing.
It is.
Drop back just a little bit, giving himself a little breathing room there, but not letting them get away by no stretch of the imagination, as we are 2 laps working on 3 laps complete now.
If that mistake doesn't happen, he's close enough on that white flag lap that now he has to rise to that level. Now he has to pull that speed.
Absolutely. Heath Harrison, Steve Roman, Mike Brown, 1, 2, and 3. Adam Chatfield has moved up into the number 4 spot. It is Giovanni Perota in the number 5 spot, and then Chad Wages in 6. Michael Clark, but put that Wages actually going by in the number 5 spot. Perota now in 6. Michael Clark in 7. Kenny Henry in 8. 9th is Brandon Slane. Ricky Conway in the number 10 spot.
Here goes Roman. He sets him up, cuts back underneath. Does he get the drive? Now, Harrison's in a good spot right here. Harrison's going to stack him up. No, side by side again.
All right.
Going to send it down to Wes Kane on the podium.
All right, Galen Dixon down here in the 55 Masters, finished 3rd. Who'd you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Scott Goggles, RM Army, FMF, Factory Connection Suspension, Cardio Systems, and that should do it, but just let's end it with Trump 2024.
There you go, right there. Thank you, Galen Dixon. Congratulations. Good to see you up here. Barry Carson, you're still in there. You're doing great. Who do you want to thank for your 2nd overall?
Thank Action Motorsports out of Pennsylvania, the RM Army, Scott Goggles supporting everybody here this weekend, Dunlap Tires supporting everybody, and then most important FMF. Arai Helmets, Answer, Sunstar. Thanks for everybody coming out. Thanks for putting a big race on, letting us come out. I broke the tip of my finger Monday, and it's kind of showing in my results a little bit, but it's feeling better every day, so watch out.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing well, and I don't want to hurt your finger. Okay, that one.
It's my clutch finger. That's the worst thing.
All right, Barry. Thank you very much. Good to see you up here. See you up here again this week. John Gruey, you did it. Congratulations. Hold it up. John Gruey, the champ, Masters 55. Who do you want to thank?
Team Babbitt's at home, Dunlop Tires, Fox Gear, TCD Suspension. They've been helping me a ton. Decal Works, FMF. Oh, man. Moto Hose, Tamer Hole Shot Devices, huge shout out to them. Man, anybody else I forgot, I'm sorry. I appreciate everything everybody does.
Thank you very much, John Gruey. I'm going to give you that championship bottle. All right, back to you up there, Rodney. You got a battle on the track.
Yes, Wes, we most certainly do. It's still going at it. We pick up a couple laps later, right where we left off with Steve Roman putting that pressure on the number 24 of Mitchell Harrison. However, they are way deep in the lap traffic now and trying to work their way through that. Mike Brown still not letting these guys get too far away. A couple of riders getting in between, but now Mike Brown has worked his way through as well. So he is pulling up on the rear fender of Roman. while Harrison is trying to separate himself from the 731. It looked like he might be about to do that, but as they exit the finish line and head over the wall now, Roman is right back on the rear fender of the 24 of Phoenix Honda of Heath Harrison. Here we go, down the straight stretch, working their way through that lap traffic. Now a little clear road ahead.
Rodney, this is fun. I'm here to tell you, you watch these two guys coming through this traffic, man. Right when you think Harrison's really going to make the move, Roman closes back up. You got Brown, like you said, now he follows through. He's in that catbird seat still. This is an awesome race, Rodney.
Absolutely, and it is far, far from over, I'm afraid. And, you know, as we said, lurking back there in that number 3 spot this entire time has been Mike Brown. Is he going to be pulling some triggers here late in the moto as the white flag? And the white, I didn't realize this was a white flag lap, so he's not able to get close enough to... So Heath Harrison will hang on to the win. Did not catch that white flag last time around. Harrison takes a very well-deserved win. Let me tell you, he was battled. He held on to that one.
And he is really good in those conditions.
Absolutely.
Okay, this tight stuff, let me tell you that you don't bet against him.
No, you do not. So finishing up second will be Steve Roman. Third will go to Mike Brown, Adam Chatfield. Fourth, Kenny Henry rounding out the top 5. Then we're looking for Michael Clark, Giovanna. Actually, Clark moves up to 5th. Henry drops off to 6th. Then it's Hirota, Chad Wages, Conway, and Smith unofficially in the top 10. Coming up next, race 34 on the race docket this morning. Schoolboy 112 to 17 BC, one of our Race Tech sponsored classes. And of course, Race Tech is the world's largest aftermarket motorcycle suspension modification company. Race Tech Gold valves provide a plus feel with drastically improved bottoming resistance and increased traction. All Race Tech products are 100% guaranteed and made in the USA. Race Tech is an industry leader in engine machining services, including CNC porting, valve jobs, custom Vortex ECU mapping, and more. How good are Race Tech engines? Many factory teams in the motorcycle industry use Race Tech for their engine services.
Well, Rodney off and running. Looks like Owen Coble out front with that early lead coming out of Plymouth, Massachusetts here on this Thanksgiving week. It's got a Pilgrim up front.
Yes, and we actually had a real Pilgrim.
Yes, yes, we did.
We got a real Pilgrim here, and also one from Plymouth, and right from where the Pilgrim landed. I got to say,
I love it.
I'm going to say this right now. I've been all over the United States, and I've seen some pretty cool things, but one of the most intriguing places that I've ever been has been Plymouth, Massachusetts. And Massachusetts in general is an amazing place. Connecticut, I just love it up there, and I can't wait to get back up there again, to be honest.
You know I'm a picker and a collector, and man, you wouldn't believe the stuff I find when I go to Southwick and places up there in the Connecticut, Massachusetts area.
Right.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh, man, it's just, I love it. Owen Koval out front. Seth Dennis in second. Well, Kanigher in the number 3 spot to open this up. Man, I tell you, he came out with a vengeance there in the qualifying rounds. He's got that same kind of vengeance. Did Brendan Harrison get around? I think Harrison may be up to the number 3 spot now with Heath Fisher in 5th, White Bass in 6th, Aaron Austin Schaefer in 7th, Jaden Palmer, Thor Powell, and Trinity Batchelor rounding out the top 10.
Absolutely. I got to run into Trinity Batchelor's parents the other day. I camped with them at Loretta's last summer. They camped beside our family. They are great people. We had so much fun with Wes and his name. It's Trinity Batchelor. I was trying to figure that one out. That was a good time last year, and they're great people. Glad to see them here and active as well. Trinity. He's running in that 10th place.
Pretty creative on Wes's part. You got to give him that. Will Kanigher now up to the number 2 spot. Brendan Harrison is 3rd, but Kanigher had moved up to the number 2 spot. Seth Dennis is the rider we see dropping back now to a 4th place position. Down the front stretch we go.
Did he bobble? Did Seth bobble? Did something happen? I didn't see it.
But right here, I know this could probably be a lot of it. If he did bobble, he's probably forced into it by Will Kanigher, because Kanigher is coming with a vengeance right now.
No question.
Did this in the qualifying rounds as well, and he is picked up right where he left off. Koval under attack and under fire, doing a great job so far, but it's out here in black and white. This is where the race is at, literally. We're black and they're running.
Yeah, absolutely, black and white, 1st and 2nd.
Yep. Harrison again third, Dennis fourth, Bass in fifth. That's the way they checked in last time around. Let's see what kind of changes, if any, we see in that top five. Looks like things are tightening up for that fourth place position, especially in fifth right now.
Yeah, that lead down to 1/2 a second, Rodney. It was about 1.2. They've cut all. Here comes black and white right now. There comes Coble and Kanigher. Wow, look at this.
It's front page 2, black and white, right up the front stretch right now.
Look at Kanigher. Can he make it work?
He's got a good line now.
Now here's the pivot.
Yep. He gets taken.
Oh,
I knew that was about to happen. I mean,
I don't even know how many times we've seen it. Cade Dean is one of the, we know it's coming, but also sooner or later it works too for some of these guys.
well, that's where a quick stop and a
quick pivot. Yeah, absolutely. But it's where that pivot is, high or low.
Right.
Where your competition is. So
exactly.
Hey, you know, I've been in a good mood here the last couple of days, man. We just had such a great vibe, and you know, I'm in that giving mega mood.
Right.
So I'm in happy mega mood, and I want to compliment our buddy Dean Diaz here.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Dean making the transition into full time as part of our team up here at Minneo's. Like to include him wherever we see him, whether it's Loretta's or this or that. But Dean, fantastic job stepping in, really picking a lot of things up, dude. Done a great job. Proud of you.
Oh, man, I tell you, the Huskies are running strong here today, and Will Kanigher puts himself back in the same position. Let's see, he's a little farther ahead this time. Oh, a little bump and grind. Woo. Good move on behalf of
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. Now it's going to get personal. Now it's going to get chippy, Rodney, because that one was just a bit, you know, that was a 7 on the scale.
I heard it. I heard it. You know, it sounded like football pads on Friday night, kind of, you know, one of those things.
Yeah.
So they cap there. All right, while this one heats up, let's head down to Wes Kane on the podium.
I got Mike Brown coming up here. Come on up, Mike. Gonna get third. Valiant effort out there. I know you're gonna bounce back. Who do you want to thank?
Munn Racing, FXR, Dunlop Tires, everybody. Milt Reimer, the owner of FXR here racing. You know, thanks for the support from him, and you know, always being behind me. And no, just everybody. Just happy to be here. Got my butt kicked that time, but like I said, we'll bounce back.
Hey, you've been in that situation before. I'm sure you're gonna take it and get on with it.
For sure, yeah. Looking for good for motocross, and yeah, hopefully everybody gets out here safe today and into the motocross.
There he is. Mike Brown said we're gonna take it outside. The brawler. Come on over here, Steve Roman. Steve Roman, I told him the other day, you're getting better. I said, you're riding better now at 35 than you did when you were 20. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I believe I have gotten, I wouldn't say faster, got smarter and smoother. Give it up for my father-in-law, Mike, my whole family for coming down to Jones & Roman Motocross School. Hillview Motorsports, Shane over at PR2, Department of Power, OGO, Cycra, Sunstar, Fast Track Graphics, KMS Heating and Cooling, FMF. I got a list of people. They all are behind us and couldn't do it with all of them. FXR, a big supporter of ours, and like I said, all the Jones & Roman family for coming down. And congratulations to Mike and Pete for getting a upper hand on us. I wasn't trying to let it go at all, but it was a heck of a good race.
Hey, you'll be back next time.
Yep, can't wait for outdoors.
There you go. He's taking it outside with Matt Jones. Come on over here, Heath Harrison. Bet 30 champ. There you go. You had to risk it for the biscuit. You got it. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, the whole Phoenix Racing Honda team. My wife, Nick, for coming down with us and mechanicking all week. We're here for Honda Emerson Sports, or anybody that's riding red. Come over and see us if you have any problems, and we'll get you taken care of. Yeah, like I said, the whole Phoenix Racing Honda team. Moose, Parts Unlimited, Worst Connection, 100% ODI, W Wheels, Evans Coolant, just everybody that makes this possible. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Heath Harrison with the win. Take it away, guys.
All right, thanks a lot. Wow, what a battle in that 12 to 17 schoolboy class there just a moment ago. Wish you could have seen it if you're out in the pits. Owen Coble ended up winning that, by the way. Will Kanigher in second, Brendan Harrison, Wyatt Bass, and Austin Schaefer top 5. Thor Powell in 6th, Heath Fisher in 7th. 8th was Seth Dennis, Trinity Batchelor in 9th, and Jaden Palmer rounding out the top 10. Joining us now is Dean Diaz. And we've got our 65cc 7 to 9-year-olds, one of our bigger classes here. 3 divisions of those classes. We had Carter Pilgrim, speaking of Pilgrims, Jaden Smart, and also, let's see, who was our third winner in this. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there were only 2 divisions. Nope, there it is. Jaden Smart, Carter Pilgrim, and Nolan Cobb. That's it. Nolan Cobb riding the number 25 Gas out of Palm Harbor, Florida. So that was the top 3 in each one of the divisions. And here we go. We're off and rolling now, Dean, and we're 1 lap deep, and Nolan Cobb out in front of this one.
Yeah, absolutely got off to a great start, and I've seen this little man riding a lot in Florida lately. He's been turning a lot of heads, and he's turning a lot of heads right now in the lead. That's Nolan Cobb leading out. The 132, Gavin Wellsine in the 2nd spot. 3rd spot running your top 3 is Nico Verhoeven. It looks like Verhoeven, we had Jaden Smart in the 4th spot. 5th spot was the 260 at Asper Hall. Levi Geis in 6th, 7th spot, Forrest McPherson, Stephen Green in 8th, 9th, Logan Lustig, and 10th is Carter Pilgrim, and that'll run out your top 10. And some of these guys out here, both of these names, they just rode a moto this morning, so this is their 2nd time already out there on the track again today. And
some of these guys actually won their division races. Cobb, who is leading, Jaden Smart in 4th place right now, and who was our other winner? Nolan, and Carter Pilgrim. He's back in the number 10 spot on the 15 machine. So this will be interesting to see what happens after the 2nd lap, and then of course into the 3rd lap. Jaden Smart up to the number 3 spot. Also Levi Geis into the number 4 position. And we see Nico Verhoeven and Asper Hall dropping to the number 5 and 6 spots. It's still Nolan Cobb and Gavin Wellsine running 1 and 2. So it's Cobb, Wellsine, Smart, Geis, Verhoeven, your top 5. Asper Hall in 6th. Stephen Green Jr. in 7th, Forrest McPherson in 8th, Carter Pilgrim now up to 9th, and Logan Lustig rounds out your top 10.
Yeah, you normally don't go past the top 10, but look at some of the names. Got Thor Thrasher, he's going to run on 111 lap time, so he's going to move up. Beckham Smith, you know he's going to move up. Eli Herrick, John Pastro, Cannon Zabnik, Martin Ospina. There's a lot of guys out there.
Everyone. Hey, by the way, Chase Owen back there in the number 23 and 18th place. Chase doing a pretty good job out there, so good to see him. I know we kind of highlighting. I watched him in the qualifying, so we'll see how his career progresses here, and his 65 cc 7 to 9-year-old.
And what we're watching right now on track and on Racer TV is Gavin Wellsine and Jaden Smart. Smart starting to put the pressure on, using his smarts out there, using his wits. Watch him go through the rollers right now as he tries to track down the 132 Gavin Wellsine. Here they go through the mechanics area now. Of course, our leader is still the number 25 in Nolan Cobb. He's checked out, hasn't looked back, looking to take this championship all the way down to the checker flag. But Gavin Wellsine and Jaden Smart, they have something to say about it. And watch out for the number 34 machine. He's slipping up there in that 4th place position. He's pushing hard. All right, we're going to have Wes Kane.
Go ahead.
Once again, Wes Kane down at the podium. Thank you, Wes.
All right, down. Brendan Harrison, congratulations, 3rd. What an epic battle out there in Schoolboy. Who do you want to thank?
Just for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, Showroom Floor, Club 57, Decal Works, FXR, Alpine Stars, T-Rex Moto, and anyone else. Thank you.
Congratulations. Good job out there, Brendan Harrison. Will Kanigher, come on over here. Great job out there. You moved through the pack. Who do you want to thank for your 2nd?
My mom, my dad, whole SLBMX crew, everybody over at Future MX for helping me out this week. Lynx Racing, Enzo Suspension, and everybody else, thank you.
Congratulations, good to see you up here. All right, come on, here we go. Our winner, Mr. Colville. Hold that up, you're the champ. All right, good job. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Gardner Racing, everyone over from MTF, Lil B, Jacob, Pauline, Motorbikes Plus, Micah, ODI, O'Neill, 100%, HBI, ADV, Dunlop, Mellow Designs, and everyone else I forgot, thank you, and Factory Connection.
There you go, Owen Colville, you're champ. Great job out there. Take it away, guys. Back to you up in the box.
All right, thanks a lot, Wes Kane. As we continue the battle out here, Nolan Cobb continues to control the situation, at least for the moment, as Gavin Wellsine and Jaden Smart trying to reel him in. Smart and Wellsine in a heated battle heading into that 5th lap, and continues to be just exactly that, as we've got Cobb, Wellsine, Smart 1, 2, and 3, and that's the way the checkers will fly on those riders. Man, they had a good battle going on, about 3/4 of a second separating 2nd and 3rd. And they were rolling. We got Levi Geis in 4th, Nico Verhoeven in 5th, Absher Hall in 6th. Carter Pilgrim works his way up to a 7th place position. In 8th, Beckham Smith, Stephen Green Jr., and Forrest McPherson. Rounding out your top 10, a few of those names outside the top 10 about halfway through, Dean. And man, we talked about talent pools. Megawatt mentioned that a little bit ago. Wow, this talent pool, way deep. I mean, when you're looking at 3 divisions and you've got 3 different names that could win the race, and then there's, well, that won their division races, and then you've got probably 30 other names that could literally win. Talent pool's deep.
Yeah, definitely deep. Deeper than I've ever seen it here on screen right now. Steinbrock, he's got the whole shot out there. We also see the 127, Joey Bakari out there running towards the front. He actually had a little get off and was worried about even being able to go out there and ride today, but he's out there doing it right now and hopefully going to stay in that position. He better get going, though. He has a lot behind him there. We see us. Whoa, Carter Gray get a little sideways there. Get a little loose for sure, as he's going to allow the number 14 to pass by. That's the number 14 to Landon Lee. So on screen, we're watching Aiden Steinbrocker lead out Joey Bakari. Bakari doing a good job there in the 2nd spot. The 3rd spot is Landon Lee.
Joey Bakari and both Carter Gray coming into this one with division race wins. Eden Steinbrecher took a 2nd place position in his division race. A 3rd place position went to Landon Lee, and also Easton Kirby got a 2nd in his division, and Tyler Stasik is also a 3rd place position. That's just 6 riders that we could see vying for these top positions, but Steinbrecher leading this one. Joey Bakari in the number 2 spot, Landon Lee in the number 3 spot, and all 3 of those guys here are names that I mentioned to be contenders out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of contenders out here, like you're saying.
Gray all the way back to a 5th place position. Connor Feather, the number 16 machine, took a 7th place position finish in his consolation race. He's a Fox Racing NZ, Watson Racing NZ, and I think he's New Zealand rider. It would probably be the best way to look at that. I'm going to go out on a limb there and say that, but Connor Feather doing quite well. Didn't post a great finish in his qualifier, but running 4th right now behind Landon Lee, Joe Bakari, and Eden Steinbrecher is a pretty big feat.
It actually looks like Feathers moved into the number 3 position. As I'm looking right now, I see that number 16 machine. I believe he's a champ over there in New Zealand, so he wants to show you what he has.
He's showing it right here. As I said, you know, the consolation race or the qualifying races did not necessarily yield the expectations, I don't think, for a lot of folks, but that may be that by design as much as anything. So, and then obviously, when you take into consideration what the craziness of this event is and getting the butterflies and the jitters worked out, once you get those worked out and you get this place dialed in, it becomes a totally different beast.
Yeah, you're right about that. I'm going to get a top 10 rundown right here, courtesy of Pro Circuit. Aiden Steinbrocker in the lead right now. Joe Bakari in 2nd. Connor Feather in the 3rd spot. 4th place, we see Landon Lee on the number 14 machines in 698 at Carter Gray. He is in the 5th spot. 6th spot is 234 Colt Whitaker. Jeff Drysdale, he's in 7th. 8th spot is Brody Bircher. Tyler Stanzik, he is in 9th. And 10th spot, right out your top 10, that's Martin Surlis. But man, I got to note a lot of riders out there. Jet Overstreet, he's in 11th. 12th spot, Tim Lopes. Easton Kirby in 13th. Aiden McKitty in 14th. Chance Ulbrich, he's your 15th rider. Then we got Zion Birchhold, he's in 16th. 17th is Evan Frost. Austin Keller, he's a heavy hitter. He's back in the 18th spot, just in front of Patrick Surlius and Tucker Coet. So there's a lot of heavy hitters there that are looking to move through the pack in this one.
Well, 3 laps complete, working on 4 now. Steinbrecher, Bakari, Feather turning to faster laps, as pointed out there by Dean. And we expect that this is going to put the more pressure on that 2nd place position very soon. And as the 16 comes into view, not far behind now, the 127 of Joey Bakari, a division race winner. New Zealand's champion is closing up real estate very quickly here in Newberry, Florida, at Gatorback Cycle Park. One of state claims to, if nothing else, at least that 2nd place position.
That's what we're watching right now on screen. You see Bakari starting to feel the pressure by Connor Feather now. Feather making a push right there. We're watching go through that sweeper into the middle of the track as he really started to put the pressure on Bakari. And also Feather, that last lap through, he ran a 106. He's the only rider to get down into the 106, so he's making a push for it for sure.
Be interesting to see where Bakari and Feather are this time around at the end of lap number 4. We've got 106.7 for Steinbrecher, a 107.1 for Joey Vicari, and a 106.8. So running within 3/4 tenths of a second of each other. Those front three riders are very consistently as fast as each other, as Wes Kane is standing by with our top three from the 65cc class 7 to 9 year olds.
I've got Jaden Smart up here. Congratulations. Hold that around. Show that medal out there. There he is. That smile. Congratulations, Jaden Smart, on your 3rd overall. Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, Fox, Cobra Motorcycles, DRS Suspension, Tyson Engines, TRX Throttle, Go Country Casino, Justin Costello from State Farms, Skyline Steel, CP Racing, and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Congratulations out there, Jaden Smart. Going to finish 3rd. Gavin Wellsine. Serious business up here. Serious talks up here in this 65 class. Hold that medal up. Give everybody that smile. Turn that thing around. There you go, bud. Gavin Wellsine finishing up 2nd. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Cobra, Bees Little Lab, Dunlop, BP, Spectro, Pro Taper, T-Rex Throttles, Rans 54 for letting me ride out there, Bell, Scott, Ashik, Alpenstar, my papa, my grandma, Ethica 7, and whoever else. Thank you so much.
Congratulations out there. All right, Mr. Cobb, hold that up. Here's your champ, guys. And you did that. There he is. Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, God for letting me win, and Ranch 54 for letting me ride out there, and FXR and everybody else. Thank you.
Congratulations up there. Hold that up one more time. Take it away, guys, up in the skybox.
All righty, thanks a lot, Wes Kane. Steinbrecher still out front. Vicari in 2nd as checkers fly on this one. Well, we'll know for sure. Yep, and Connor Feather, valiant effort, valiant push. 0.690 behind Vicari at the finish line. We'll finish up in the number 3 spot and take silver here from Gatorback Cycle Park at Thor Videos, presented by Pro Circuit. Landon Lee will finish up at 4th. Carter Gray will take the number 5 spot. Colton Whitaker at 6th. Martin Cerulis in the number 7 spot. Tim Lopes in 8th. Brody Furcher is 9th. And Easton Kirby rounds out your top 10. That's 65cc 10 and 11-year-olds. Coming up next, race 37 as we burn through today's racing action. And we've got a host of riders in our 450C class. We're ready to take to the track themselves, and it's going to be Colt Luke out of Clymer, Pennsylvania, qualifying top seed in this one with Baylor McKellar, the 2nd place rider. Tucker Zimmerman, the 94, was 3rd. 4th was Kerry Owings, and riders making their way through that first turn now, trying to get it all sorted out. Mercy, mercy. 209, I believe, is what we're looking at there. Or did I miss that? What was the number? It said 209 on his jersey.
You see 209, I see 109. We don't have either
Okay.
on the sheet, so we got to get an update here in a little bit as they make their way through. They came at us fast there.
They did, and thankfully the carnage cleaned up rather quickly there off that out of that 2nd turn. But here we go, leaders out on the front of the pack, and all right, we're still trying to sort that out. Maybe it's Colt Luke.
Yes, Colt Luke.
Colt Luke on the 29. MX Tire, Jones and Roman Motocross School O'Neill back machine. That makes sense. He was your top qualifier coming into this one, and he is a Jones and Roman's Motocross School student. So we know that those guys are fast, and we know that he is fast himself. So that's what we're going to be going on. Luke, Jeremiah Garrison in 2nd. Aiden Skorovic is 3rd. Kalen Hall in 4th. Chase Aglenowicz in the number 5 spot. Ryder Whalen in 6th. Kate Thomas in 7th. Trevor Albrecht in 8th. Tucker Zimmerman in 9th. David Canfield rounds out your top 10.
That is your top 10 rundown, courtesy of the SLR Rifle Works. You can still get those raffle tickets down that registration for $50. Have your opportunity to win a custom-built SLR Rifle Works machine.
They tell me I'm not eligible for that.
What?
Because I'm part of, you know.
Oh, so if you win, it's not fair?
Yeah, I guess. So, I mean, I had like $300 I was ready to plop down on that, man. So
That's a big investment, a little investment for a big investment.
yeah, that's nice stuff. And don't forget, folks, SLR Rifle Works has a special deal going on right now. If you go online between now and December 31st and you type in the code MINIOS 2023, you can get a 10% discount off SLR components and rifles. And now they're offering complete rifle stock and ready to ship. So it comes complete. SLRCustomBuilds.com is where you want to go for that.
Definitely something to check out. Speaking of checking out, we're checking out some battling going on, right? Look at these guys right now. They're fighting. Oh, one of the riders going down. That was looks like a 380 machine had an issue. That's Kalen Hall. He was in that third spot, so he's going to fall off the podium, literally.
Sorry, that was funny.
Look at this rider out there in front, though, doing a great job. That is Cole Lute on that number 29 machine. And the 23 machine, Jeremiah Garrison, he is still in the second spot, but now in the third is Jason Aglinovich. So Aglinovich looking to make some moves here as he leads out the 442 of Aiden Storovich.
That flows so smoothly off your tongue. Aglinovich. It'll get mine too eventually. Lap 3 in the books now. Lute, Garrison, Hall. Well, no Hall now. Storovic. Actually, it's Aglinovich in third spot. Then it's Storovic. Then it's Tucker Zimmerman. Trevor Albrecht. Wow, up to 6 now. Ryder Whalen is 7th. Tyler Lynch in 8th. David Canfield in 9th. And Alexander Anderson rounds out your top 10. Kalen Hall picks it back up in the number 12 spot.
Yeah, tough race for Kalen, man. He was riding up there, battling for a podium, slipped up just a bit, and it cost him a lot. As we're watching, oh, we got a little pass being made right here. So that's Aglinovich making that move to the inside of number 23 of Jeremiah Garrison. So awesome ride right there by Aglinovich.
That's what Haniger was trying to do just a little bit ago. Just couldn't make it happen, especially on that last lap. He got taken to the top a couple times like that, too. We've had some great racing already. I mean, not only yesterday, but already this morning. And we got some champions to ground out on the podium with Wes Kane.
All right, I got him. Thank you, Rodney. Connor Feather, congratulations up there. Hold that third place medal up. Connor Feather, great job out there. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, just like to thank my mom and dad, Sandbox for having me, Fine Line Painting, Fox Racing, and yeah, thank you so much for everybody else.
Congratulations, Connor Feather. Good job. Joey Vicari. We'll step over here a little bit. We'll sidestep Connor just for 1 second. Who do you want to thank for that second overall? Hold that up. Hold your medal up. There you go.
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, MCR, Hovamex, Moto Sandbox, 60 helmets, FXR, Scott Goggles, and that's all.
Congratulations up there. Good job, guys. Now you're champ. Let's do it to the champ, the old man. Eddie and Steinbrecher, the champ, guys. Give it up. Yeah. Good job. Who do you want to thank for this championship?
My mom, my dad, and little sister Fox, Sand, Protein, Mika Medal, Gas, Samuel, Moto Sandbox, MX Clinic, and Everywhere Sports Me, thank you. Dunlop. Everywhere Sports Me, thank you.
Congratulations, guys. There's your champ. Joey Vicari, you're in the shot. All right, take it away, guys. Take it away, Rodney.
Yeah, right now we're watching that 450C class. Again, Cole Lute, your leader. Chase Aglinovich, he's in second. Jeremiah Garrison in the third spot. Fourth spot, Tucker Zimmerman. Fifth spot, running the top 5. Aiden Storovich. Tyler Lynch, he's up to the 6th place position. Trevor Albright, he is in 7th. 8th spot is David Canfield. 9th spot, Alex Anderson. And 10th spot is Baylor McKellar. Oh, Albright there. I thought he could smell the rear end of the number 1 of Alex Anderson. And he's going to make a little slip up right there and tuck that front end to the inside of Anderson. So tough break for him. He was riding such a good ride. He was in that, I believe, 8th place or 7th place position trying to make a move up. But going to lose that spot right there as you're already on the white flag, Rodney.
Wow. This one goes quick, and they all do. Engelwitz out there in that number 2 position, an unsurmountable gap unless a mistake be made by Lute at this particular point, but you got to give it to the kid, man. The number 20 machine has really opened some eyes Engelwick, I know, had some problems out there in his qualifying round. Ended up finishing 7th, but he's going to be one to keep an eye on. Maybe a late starter as far as racing motorcycles goes, but definitely definitely getting his, well, not at 14 years old. That's not late at all. He's still kind of early. So at 450Z at 14 years old, this kid's got a big future ahead of him. Wow, I didn't realize he was that young. Luke also at 14 years old.
It's impressive.
That is impressive. I mean, I figure these kids to be manhandling these machines at this age, at this size, would be more in the 16, 17-year-old range. Maybe even 18, 19. There's 380 still traversing the race course. Tough break for Kalen Hall.
Looks like Cole Luke going to come through, take the checker flag. And the win right there. Chase Oglenovic's going to finish up 2nd. 3rd spot running the top 3 on the podium to see West Kansas be Tucker Zimmerman. Jeremiah Garrison just slipping up and falling off that podium on the number 23 machine, the 442 of Aiden Storovich. He is in the 5th spot. 6th spot, David Canfield. 7th place, Alex Anderson. 8th spot, Ethan Brown. 9th spot, it's going to be Gavin Porter. So Porter moving up another position and dropping to the 10th spot, but still running at your top 10, Tyler Lynch.
There you go. And coming up next, 450B class, and this is brought to you by your friends at Race Tech, the world's largest aftermarket motorcycle company, suspension modification company, I should say. Race Tech Gold Valves provide a full plush feel with drastically improved bottoming resistance and increased traction. All Race Tech products are 100% guaranteed and made in the USA. Race Tech is an industry leader in engine machining services, including CNC porting, valve jobs, custom Vortex ECU mapping, and more. How good are Race Tech engines? Many factory teams in the motorcycle industry use Race Tech for their race engines. Dean?
Yeah, Malinowski got the early lead, but quickly make a pass up underneath them. It looks like it is a KTM machine, but look, bouncing back to Malinowski. He's going to try and here in this corner. Not able to make it happen. It's still the 462 machine of Luke Fowler to get the job done. Fowler looks over his shoulder and sees our rider go to the inside right there. So Malinowski quick to try to make some passes, make some moves, and that's what you got to do. If someone's slightly faster than you, you get past, you got to pass them back before they have a chance to get away.
Well, Fowler having problems in his qualifier, but that doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't count toward anything but gate pick, and he turns it around out there, a 10th place position, and is able to get on point right off the bat here in this 450B class. Ryder Malinowski in the number 2 spot. Hayes Edwards in the number 3 position. Noah Stevens in 4th. Landon Hartz in 5th. Jaden Wolf in the number 6 spot. Reese Clayson in 7th. Grayson Fair in 8th. Landon Gibson, the 723 in 9th. And Jaden Cooper rounding out the top 10. Gibson actually finishing up a 2nd place position. So he's kind of like switched things around out there, I think, with a couple of these riders out there. But again, it's still early in the race. Landon Hartz, who's running back in 5th, he took a division race win. Also, Hayes Edwards, the 145, who's running 3rd in the opening lap, he took a division race win.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how it all unfolds. Like we talked about, it's all about gate picking in these heat races. You go to the LCQ, you're down, but you're not out. You might not have the best gate pick here in the main event, but you can still make it happen.
Absolutely. So with a little extra time out here in this 450B class, we'll get things sorted out likely a little differently. Some riders running out of time. Some riders today may run out of steam with the longer laps too, so it could change the face of what these battles are going to be like. As we point out, Bowser out front, the 462 machine. Just got to make it into the mains. This one brought to you by Mom and Dad, KTM, the Orange Brigade, of course, Monster Army, Corley Designs, 100%, Alpine Stars, and Point View Cycle, Sam Hurley and Dave Kilgore. Just to name a few of those great supporters.
And a great ride going right now for the 462 of Luke Fowler. He is really starting to open up a gap at Ryder Malinowski, as he should, because you see Malinowski's trying to fire back, trying to get to the inside, railing on the outside. You definitely want to put a little distance so you get a little more comfortable and start hitting your own line, riding your own racetrack, and that's exactly what Luke Fowler's doing right now.
Absolutely. Check out this battle going on right now. I believe this would be for the 2nd place position. Wow, 59.7 for Luke Fowler that last time around. But Ryder Malinowski, Hayes Edwards, 2nd and 3rd, about 3 seconds apart in each one of those positions. But then it's Landon Hartz, Noah Stevens, Landon Gibson. They're all right there on the rear wheel of Hayes Edwards as we've got a intense battle for the number 3 spot coming in front of the announcer's tower now. Looks like Noah Stevens trying to put some pressure on, as is Landon Gibson.
I believe that's actually Hayes Edwards right now, and Landon Hart's going at it, so they're in a fierce battle right now. Watching how it goes driving the inside. Ooh, almost making the pass right there and getting them back. As the 492 machine of Hart's has made the position change right there. He is looking for some more. He's trying to run down the rider in front of him, which is Ryder Malinowski. Through the middle of the track. Oh, I was looking at the lap time. Did 58 there. That was that second lap for Luke Fowler. I believe that might be the fastest time of the week right there on the Supercross track.
Yeah, I think so. Malinowski, Hayes Edwards, and Landon Hart's. Landon Hart's checking in on number 3 spot. Edwards in the 4th. There is Landon Gibson, as we said, sneaking up into the mix of things as well. Noah Stevens right there as well. And here we go. Can Gibson get around the 145 machine? Yes, he does.
Yes, got it. Staying low, and the look over right there. A little taunt by the 723 Landon Gibson.
Landon Gibson now got his sights set on the 2nd place ride of, or excuse me, the 3rd place ride of Landon Hart. I mean, he looked back over at it, but as soon as he looked back, he looked straight ahead at the next position and where his next victim may be.
They say, who's next? Who's next, Rodney? So definitely some great racing there for the 723 machine. Landon Gibson. But Gibson, he has not quite shut off the number 145 of Hayes Edwards.
Not yet, and that could spell trouble as the race wears on.
A little mistake there in that corner for the finish line, so that's going to throw him off just a little bit as he is still trying to reel in Landon Hart's.
Another sub 1 minute lap time. Both Landon Hart's and Luke Bowser now below the 1 minute mark. 59.454 there, that time for Hart's.
Yeah, there's no doubt. If you are running under a minute, you're doing something right out there.
Absolutely. Ryder Malinowski, 4.2 seconds back of Bowser, but may start to feel some pressure from Landon Hart, especially once we get into some more lap traffic and things start to slow down in his progression and trying to work his way through that pack. So Bowser, Malinowski, Hart's, Gibson, and Edwards for the way they wrapped up lap number 5. And as we wrap up lap number 6, Bowser checks in, and will be checking in anyway. And does and has.
Oh, Malinowski. We didn't see him on the screen, but I was watching across the track, almost throwing it away right there. Dabbing his foot, slide Simon for that roller section.
Malinowski having to go the sub minute as well. 59.5 or 59.9. Landon Hart's 59.7, 59.6 for Landon Gibson, and we head down to the podium with Wes Kane.
All right, you made it up here, man. Better late than never. Who do you want to thank, Mr. Zimmerman, for your 3rd place overall?
I want to thank my mom and dad, Grandpa, TLD, 100%, Mika Metals, Triangle Cycles, Yamaloop, Adept, Twin Air, Mika Metals, and just everyone else I forgot. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Good job. All right, come on over here. Engelhowitz, great job. Who do you want to thank? Hold that up. Show the world. You're the man. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, my sister, my mechanic Isaac, Glenowitz Demolition, TLR Performance, Callahan MX School, Baker's Factory, Timmy Bador, Justin Boyd, KSR Wheels, Power Band, Power for Power Band, Scott Goggles, FXR, Engine Ice, MX Boot, and everyone else. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Good job. Cole Luke. Cole Luke, come on over here, bud. Stand right there behind your bike. You're the champ. Good job out there. Hold that up, bud. Yeah, here you go. Cole Luke. Congratulations out there. Who would you like to thank?
My mom, dad, sister, Jeff and whole crew over at MX Tire, Jones and Roman MX School, MX Tire, PR2, O'Neill, Scott, and everyone else.
Congratulations out there. You're the champ. Take it away, Rodney.
Thanks a lot, Wesley.
Yo.
Wow. You got some things happening out there on the racetrack right now, Dean Diaz.
Yeah, some bar banging action for sure. As we see Gibson, looked like he punted Hart's off the track a little bit right there, but he tried coming back at him, but you can see across the line right now. Your leader is still Luke Fowler, Ryder Malinowski in second. Landon Gibson, he's going to find himself on the podium for this lap right here, but Landon Hartz, he is fired up. He didn't like that little move that Gibson made on him.
Wow, it dropped him 4 seconds. He lost, well, 3.5 seconds because of that. So if Hartz can get back up to momentum, this could get exciting. Hayes Edwards in 5th. Jadon Cooper now up to 6th. Noah Stevens back to the number 7 spot. They've had a little tip over. 8th place Ryder Thompson. 9th place to be Jaden Wolf. And Reese Clayson rounding out the top 10 now. Dawson Cobb all the way back in 14th place position right now.
Yeah, you're right. He had a good heat race, I believe, in this one. So it's tough to see him back there, but look for him to come back.
Second, actually,
second.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you go to show you got to get the start. You got to put yourself in there to be a player.
Absolutely. Give you a top 20 rundown, just to get an idea. Fowler, Malinowski, Gibson, Hartz, Edwards, Cooper, Stevens, Thompson, Wolf, and Clayton. As we told you, your top 10 is Grayson Fair in 11th. Ryder Brent at 12th. Jordan Renfro is 13th. Dawson Cobb in 14th. Carter Malcolm in 15th. Peyton Morningstar in 16th. Josh Bowman in 17th. Brecken Poirier in the number 18 spot. Seth Creedy is 19th, and Evan Stewart rounds out the top 20 in the 450B class after 8.
Yes, after 8, these boys are on the white flag lap right now as they're checking in again to number 9 now. And these guys are lifting on the track fast like the boys are staying up here. Almost nearly every lap has probably been underneath 1 minute. He's easing it up a little bit. He does have about a 3-second lead of Malinowski, which he should, as they're out there on the last lap right now.
That's funny. We're saying a 101 is a slow lap. He slowed down to 101 when that was probably some of the faster lap times, you know, in the last couple of days. It has been evidently in 1 minute have been pretty impressive. Now that we're seeing these sub 1 minutes, man, this track, I mean, we talked about it actually before we went on air. We talked about it yesterday, the rain last week. How mucky and muddy it was on Saturday, how deep the moisture was, and how the track is going to shape up so much differently. And Tada has created great racing, and today's track, as Megawatt pointed out, seemingly faster and even in better condition than what it's been all week long. Fowler, Ryder Malinowski in second. It is Landon Gibson in third, Landon Hartz in fourth, Hayes Edwards in fifth, Jaden Cooper in sixth, Noah Stevens seventh, Ryder Thompson in eighth, Jaden Wolf in ninth, and Reese Clayson rounds out your top 10. But Luke Fowler is your 450B Thor Mini-O's presented by Pro Circuits Supercross champion. All right, Mini E coming up next. We got the micro guys in the 4 to 8-year-old division here, race 39. And questions like, what's going on? Why don't we hear bikes out there? Well, it's because they're electric bikes. They're getting ready to take off in any moment. Again, as we take a look at this one, pioneers of the new revolution in motocross racing, including Ryan Ciceretti, who took a qualifying race win coming into this one. Also, not only Ciceretti, but Levi Letty doing the same as well. Another top finisher finishing at third, Cameron Buckman in his division race. Riley Gall finishing a third in his division race. Jet Rao was a second in his division. Also Matthew Simino a second. So
like you say, the Mini out there in the track right now. A little bit of pile up there in the first turn. These guys getting sorted out. I see Levi Letty. He's in that 5th place position right now, trying to make his way through. He's down there for the cakewalk, the KTM cakewalk last night. Man, that was a good time. A lot of good cakes out there. We're watching Levi Meyer and Ryan Ciceretti on screen, and they're following. I believe that's Riley right there in the lead.
Absolutely, and just found out that I've got some connection to Riley, some District 11 things going on there. Doug Gall, his daughter Riley out there, so I remember Doug from back in D11 from back in the day, and of course here we go. Yeah. And as we wrap up lap number 1, Gall's got the lead according to timing and scoring, .135. Meyer was trying to make it on by.
He did make it on by as he makes his way through the rollers right now, riding that rear wheel, understanding dirt bikes are rear wheel drive. And that's what it's all about, you know, wheeling across the tabletops, using those legs, pumping those legs, getting the doubles when you can. And we watched the number 29 machine, Levi Meyer, lead the way. Riley Gall still in the second place position. Third spot is number 57, Ryan Ciceretti. And fourth spot is Levi Letty, but he's got competition right there by him. That's the number 72 of Jet Rao.
Man, I don't know about you, but I didn't know about mini E's, but I'm really liking this racing, to be honest with you. These kids are really letting it hang out on these machines.
Side up Rodney with a 2-for-1 right there for Levi Letty. He's going to get around Ciceretti, and the number 79 is Jet Rao right there making that move, making that pass. And now he's going to find himself right behind Riley Gall. But Riley, look at him doing a great job out there.
Yeah.
One of our female riders going to be making her way through the ranks.
Absolutely. So we'll be wrapping up lap number 2. A little bit different change. Gall still under pressure this time around, but Meyer is your leader. Gall in the number 2 spot. She's got 3 riders closing in hard and fast. Ciceretti and Letty right there. But well, look at that. Gall fires back over the finish line there, so she, at least for the moment, maintains the number 2 position. Let's see what happens around the backstretch as she lets that little thing rip. Jet Rao in the number 3 spot. Levi Letty in 4th. Ryan Ciceretti in 5th. Riker Fitch in 6th. It is Matthew Simoneau now up to 7th. Boone Lloyd dropping back a couple of spots in the number 8 spot. Huxley Nolan in 9th, and Max Forrest rounding out the top 10.
That's a good top 10 rundown. As I was watching on screen, we've seen Letty make that 2-4 pass right there, and he's going to lose the 2 as he is falling back behind Jet Rao and Gall. But Gall looks like she's going to slip up, and Letty's going to get back around her out there, so that's something to keep your eye on. So Jet Rao, I believe, is riding out in the 2nd place position. Look at a little style turn of the handlebars. They say that's old school, but man, that must be new school here in the mini-E class.
New school for these kids, no doubt. And 2 laps in, working on lap number 3.
We're looking at Meyer, Rao, and Letty running 1, 2, and 3 right now as they make their way through the middle of the track. Watch these boys there out there, boys and girls, should I say, because Riley out there doing a good job. She's still in that 4th place position in front of Ryan Ciceretti. Ciceretti on our 5th place rider, around like your top 5. They got a little bit of gap over our 6th place rider as we send it down to Wes Kane on the podium.
All right, I got Landon Gibson coming up here, Ryder Malinowski. A lot of chaos up here, but we're going to get this done. Landon Gibson up there with a 3rd. What a great battle. This just goes to show you what the pro class is about, going to be in a couple years. It's going to be good with these guys. Who do you want to thank?
Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, everyone over Husky, Daniel Blair, Maddie, TLD 100%, Alpine Star, Dunlop, Rob Fox, FMF, Tyler, Power Band, and everyone else. Just thank you so much for helping me with this.
Congratulations out there. Great job to be up here on the podium, Landon Gibson. Ryder Malinowski. They said, you're a tough one, man. Old man Fowler whispered up here and said, that guy's tough. All right. Well, who do you want to thank?
Yeah, man, I just want to say, it's been I'm very grateful for the people behind me this year. First time ever at Mini-O's, racing SX too, and I just try to make it through the whole week healthy, and I'm stoked to race outdoors. I'm just going to carry this momentum in there.
Congratulations out there. We'll see you out there. All right, I need my champ up here, 450B, the Skywalker, Luke Balzer, the Flying Hawaiian. Come on up here, bud. How about that? Won yesterday, won today. Come on, guys, put your hands together for the champ. That's what I thought. Congratulations, Luke. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, KTM, Factory Amateur Elite, everybody under the tent this week, Jed, Daniel, and Maddie, everybody's helping out. It's great. Point View, Alpha Dynamics, Brandon Hartraff, and Cooper Webb for helping with Off the Bike recently. They're really cool. Sam Hurley, Amanda Hurley for all the help getting me around to the races and everything. It's such a big help. So many people behind the scenes that are helping. Dunlop, Pro Taper, FMF, Monster Army, Troy Lee Designs, 100%, Dave Kilgore, Gary Semix, JWTF, the whole Sandbox crew. I've been down there for a month. They've been helping out a lot. Ryan Sipes is awesome. And yeah.
Congratulations, Luke Balzer out there. You're a champ. Take it away, Rodney.
Rodney left the building, had to get himself a little coffee, get a little energy pump, pep in his step, as you say, as we watch Levi Meyer take full control of this one. And like I was just telling Rodney, this boy had some bike problems in his heat races, so he had to go to the LCQ. KTM got it all figured out. He's out there now winning this main event, and that's an awesome job right there. As he leads out Levi Letty at the flag. Letty's going to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to beat out Jet Rao. Jet Rao is going to finish up 3rd, but what a close right there. He really tried for it there towards the end. Ryan Ciceretti going to come through and take your 4th place position. And Riley Gall, she is going to be your top 5 rider and finish 5th. An outstanding ride for our little girl riders out there getting the job done out there on her little mini-E machine. She's also one of those KTM riders out there. And then we look for our 6th place rider to check in with us. It's going to be, I believe, the number 38 machine. It is the number 38 of Riker Fitch. 7th spot is going to go to Matthew Simino. 8th place is going to be Deegan Mola making a pass that last lap right there. Huxley Nolan going to fall back to the 10th spot. Or sorry, 9th spot. And 10th spot running out your top 10 going to be the 87 of Max Forrest.
Solid day. We're getting down to it, Dean. Race number 40, girls, 11 to 16. Some of your heavy hitters, Hannah Cole coming in here with a good ride. Mayla Herrick, obviously, the number 19 Gas out of Colorado. Get our eyes on who's out in front, and I think on cue, that is Mayla Herrick leading the way early.
Mayla's been doing an amazing job all week, even with our boy riders out there. Always battle in the women's class as well. She got 4th or so in the women's class.
Yeah, she had a really good ride going yesterday with the boys out there battling for a top 3. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but she didn't look too comfortable on the bike. I don't know if it was maybe something happened with the machine or her or what, but she didn't quit. I mean, she just kept pushing, and she did see the checkers in that one. So I said, hey, you've got all the respect from me. And she's out here doing her thing early this morning, leading the way.
Yeah, doing her thing. I was looking over there. I see Mila Baltic on number 83 machine, one of our heavy hitters here in the girls' class. She found her way on the ground, so she's trying to get back up and make her way through this pack. As across the line, we see Mayla Herrick, your leader out there. Madison Casimir in 2nd, putting the push on. Lillian Pettis in the 3rd spot. 4th spot is Hannah Cole. And running your top 5 is going to be Kelsey Harris.
So while Mayla Herrick tries to stretch it out and Madison tries to keep pace, inching up toward her just a little bit. Pretty good separation, though, between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right now. The 76 of Lillian Pettis. And we got a rider down. With help on the way. As our leaders coming through here, we got the red cross flag and the yellow flag waving. So our riders will have to check up.
Keep those wheels on the ground.
Mayla does a fantastic job right there, as does Madison and Lillian. And Mayla goes back to work.
Yeah, exactly. Once you pass that down rider, the race is back on, and she knows she has pressure by the number 11 of Madison Casimir. Casimir hasn't really been there, has almost been the starts or what it is, but she hasn't really been able to put up with Mayla Herrick. But this motor right here, Casimir is on a mission right now to reel in the number 19 machine of Mayla Herrick. And then we got Lillian Pettis. She's in the 3rd spot. Hannah Cole checking in with us in the 4th spot. Kelsey Harris, she is in 5th. 6th spot is Josie Schuff. And behind Schuff, we got Piper Coons. And behind Coons, and the 8th place position is Lena O'Brien. 9th spot, Caitlin Lane. 10th spot is Regan Davis. And Mila Baltic, like I said, she went down on that opening lap, and she's making some. She's already up to that 11th place position.
Charging. Good battle there. It was, who did I see? It was Josie Schuff on Kelsey Harris for that 5 position.
That was number 2 machine, a little Tinley McCoy that we've seen down there on the ground. She is back up, getting back on her bike, take that checker flag. So that's what we like to see.
Excellent. Up under her own power. Coming up next will be the 125. Let's go.
One of my favorites.
Hey, man.
I know that's one of your favorites, too.
Yeah, for sure, man. They sing the sound of our people, the song of our people.
Yeah, and it's like the GNCCs. I mean, you got your XC1, your XC2, but what about the XC3, the 125 class?
The FMF 125 class is gnarly, especially when we go to places like Snowshoe and just the guys that voluntarily go out there and endure that for 3 hours.
Come out of the woodworks, they say.
My God. Insane.
It's awesome, man. I'd love to get up there and see one sometime as we watch and check in for lap number 3. Mayla Herrick still out there in the lead. She got a 2-second lead over Madison Casimir in 2nd. Lillian Pettis in 3rd. Hannah Cole in 4th. And 5th spot running a top 5 to 22 of Kelsey Harris. And on screen right now, we're watching number 19. Look at right in the middle of the track. She doesn't need a berm. She doesn't need a run. She's just going to make it happen in the middle of the track.
Raw speed. Love it.
Yeah, who we got helping out that number 19 machine?
Mayla Herrick, rider out of Colorado on the GasGas Fox Dunlop back ride. WTT engines. Oakley rider. Erin Kane will be happy. She's doing well.
Yeah, it's good to see Erin walking around the pits earlier saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And here we go. White flag is out now for Mayla. She's got one more to go. Madison Casimir making a push, but not quite right there at striking distance. You know, you got to put yourself in the fight if you want to get in the battle. Let's see what we got for the lap times. A 106.9 for Mayla Herrick, a 107.1 for Madison Casimir. So like I said, just about a tick off or so, but still pushing. If Melo's there to make a mistake, Madison's going to be there to capitalize on it, that's for sure.
With the white flag out, Mela Herrick leading the way. You look over, glance over at the starting gate, and we're down there spraying for mosquitoes. It's beautiful. I love it.
Nothing better than those smoke.
Nothing like it. Can almost smell it from here.
I'll tell you what's smelling right now, and that is a win for the number 9 team, Michigan Mela Herrick, as we sit it down to West Kane on the podium.
All right, down here, the Mini E, it's Carnage. My third place rider, Jet Wow, he told me. Congratulations, hold that medal up. Turn it around, let everybody see it. Who you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Sofa, Let's Ride, Choco Factory, Money Inc., Syndicate, and everyone else who supports me, Cobra Moto.
Congratulations, Jet Wow. Awesome job out there. Levi Letty, come on over here. Levi Letty, congratulations. Hold your medal up. Show everybody. Now, there you go. Levi Letty, folks. Who do you want to thank, Levi?
OGs, TCD, 60, Dunlop, Noble Graphics, KTM South Georgia, Darcy Russo Mechanicals, Futures Technology, Mickey Sled, and my mom and dad.
Congratulations up here, Levi Letty. And now the champ. You got a pair of Levi's up here. All right. Give it up for Levi Meyer. Levi Meyer, you take that champ bottle. Who do you want to thank, Levi Meyer?
I want to thank my mom, dad, Motor Bros, GPF, 110 Racing, B3 Motors, 113 Angus, JMX, Adept, Dunlop, Nahilo, Guts, and everybody else that supports me. Thank you.
That's my friend right there, Levi Meyer. Take it away up in the box, guys. Levi Meyer with the win.
Hey, thank you for that, Wes Kane.
I told his dad to quit yelling at him. That was my friend. That's my son.
That's my boy.
Take it
That's
away.
my boy. You're doing a good job, Wes. We love you, buddy. Hey, 125s are out there singing the song of our people, and we're here for it. Out in front is the number 24 of Owen Koval. Or is he still out in front? Yes, he is. Checking in with a lap completed, Will Canniger in the number 2 spot. Heath Fisher in third, Riley Busey 4th place, and Chase Anderson rounding out the top 5. Outside of that, Trinity Bachelor in 6th, Nico Surdin 7th, 8th place, TP Thor Powell, Austin Schaefer in the number 9 spot, and Jack Poland rounding out your top 10.
And this is the second time out here already for Owen Koval. He got a championship earlier, so he's looking to continue the tradition right here. But Will Canniger, he actually think probably owes him a little bit of payback out there because he had a little tipple there in that one earlier. So he smells blood and water right now. He tries down and run down Owen Koval.
He is under fire is Owen Koval. Canniger going to work. Canniger, the 708 machine behind the 24. You guys watching at home, we welcome everybody again on watching out and about on RacerTV.com.
Yeah, we do thank you guys for tuning in with us here today. With our final main events here on the Supercross track. Again, today we're going to swamp it over to the motocross track, get some motocross practice in as we watch our leader make his way through. Ooh, a little mistake there for Canniger. He's got to jump to the inside of the track with that mistake right there. Definitely lose some time, but still able to stay in the second place position just in front of the 404 Riley Bussey.
Things beginning to heat up, and if you're Owen Koval, you say, have at it, boys. I'm trying to run away and hide right here. He turned to 101. Canniger, a 1 minute flat. Riley Busey in that 3 spot. Heath Fisher 4th, and Chase Anderson rounding out that top 5.
And I told you that I said he made a mistake after that lap, but you look at the lap times, he was the only rider in 1 minute. That's Will Canniger.
Yeah.
Here they come now in the middle of the track. It is still the 24 Owen Koval. This man, he knows right where he is. He knows the racetrack in front of him. As long as he rides his own race, he should have no issues. But a 708 looking to come at him.
You can really tell the confidence in every single class we've had this morning. The track has been fast. Shout out to the track crew getting it dialed for this morning. And Megawatt and I were back watching, talking about the lap times in that 450B class. We're seeing some of that here in the 125s as well, with some 1 minute flat, 101, 102s. These guys have gotten very, very comfortable right before we're going to go make them uncomfortable again on the other track, on the outdoor side.
So true. That's what's so great about this event. As soon as they get it figured out, we throw something at them.
That's right.
Coming through again for the third lap. We got Owen Covell out there in the lead. Will Kenninger in the second spot. Riley Bussey in the third spot. Fourth place, Heath Fisher. Chase Anderson doing a good job there in the fifth spot, running a top 5. Trinity Batson in sixth. Thor Power, our boy, he's in the seventh place position. Nico Surdin in eighth. Ninth spot, Austin Schaefer. And Chase Lawton finds himself in the 10th place position. And man, bunch of notables out there. We got Brendan Harrison 904. He is now 11th place position. Jack Poland in the mix as well. Cody Samples, Aiden Bailey a little further back. Oh, there's a lot of big names in the back of the pack there. Jonathan Getz in the 20th spot right there.
Good point. Speaks to the talent we got out here and the challenges they face race after race. Love it. Nothing quite like it.
There we go. There's our leader, Owen Covell, but you can see just behind him, they're actually gaining a little bit of ground. I'll have to check time and scoring here. Yes, almost a full second faster that lap around for Will Kenninger. And a little bit of lap traffic might play a little factor here. Looks like he's able to get around that lap rider. That benchmarker as West came. Oh, slip up. No mistake right there. I don't know if he's trying to cut up under him or what happened, but he almost took himself out running into that lapper right there, coming out of the inside corner. So Kenninger, you see it.
Oh yeah, Kenninger is pushing right now. He is getting up on the rear wheel of Covell, and we got ourselves a race. Down to the wire in this one. Took 4 laps for it to develop. But here we go as they come into the last turn before the finish line.
Covell, another little slip up right there. Will, man. He sees these little mistakes. He's putting the press on. He's like, hey, I'm going to push you. I'm going to make you make a mistake. I'm going to make my move when you do. We're watching through the rollers now. Kenninger with a good drive right there. He's got a little more size on Owen, and it goes to show as he pushes through the rollers and makes the pass there through the mechanics area. But what's Covell going to do to come back at him?
Buzzing past the announcing tower now. They're going to be side by side as the 24 tries to answer back. He's on the inside. Ooh, a little jab right there by Kenninger.
Watch here for the outside, inside, little square up. Kenninger going to head him to the inside and hug it and still double out in the corner. So that's impressive work right there for Will.
Covell with a good move right there. Can he stick him? No, wasn't quite there in time.
He tried to see him shave off that corner.
Didn't we see this same race develop earlier this morning in the 450s or something like that?
No, they had the same battle here this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Then we watched them calling that one.
It's been a carbon copy. I feel like I'm watching a replay.
Yeah. Any second now, West Cane's going to tune in.
Right there he is. All right, real quick, Wes, we got Covell, Kenninger going at it, white flag out. Oh, that was you.
Yeah, that was Rodney. He did a very good imitation.
We all have a Wes Kane impression, and it goes...
Through the mechanics area, you see the mechanics jumping up and down, throwing those pit boards out. We see, whoa, one of our mechanics really on the track right there, and that was Owen Covell's mechanic, I believe, trying to cheer him on, make the pitch, make it 2 for 2 here on the Supercross track for those championships. But Will, man, he has really set sail, starting to inch out on the number 24 machine.
Great job by Kenninger as well. He was patient, looking for opportunity, kept applying that pressure. And Owen eventually
he's pushing the envelope past. Right now.
Yeah, he is now. He can smell it. The white flag's out for the moment. Will trying to bring it in for a checkered flag. The 708 Husqvarna trying to get it done on that Warhorse MX Tire back ride.
Wow. Will Kenninger, congratulations. I tell you that. Big sigh of relief. What was that? Schoolboy 2. He and Covell were going at it earlier today. Covell will finish up second. Riley Bussey in the number 3 spot. And Wes Kane, that is
thank
him.
you, Rodney. Lillian Pettis, great job out there. You finished third. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, Colleen and Brian at MTF, Alex, my mechanic, Twin Air, Solid Rock Facilities, Onium Goggles, FXR, and everybody else, thank you.
Congratulations out there. Great job. Madison Casimir finishing up second. Who would you like to thank, Madison?
Lord, for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, the whole Moto Sandbox crew, Chris Canning, Monster Army, Motorbikes Plus, Moto Sandbox.
Asterisk first race guy. Christian from Alpine Stars, Dunlop, MX Tire, FMF, Lynx, Factory Connection, and everybody else helps me out. Thank you so much.
Congratulations out there. Great job. Mela Herrick, Supercross Girls 11-16 champ. Congratulations up there. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and your championship model. Who would you like to thank, Mela?
I'd like to thank my dad for my mechanic, bringing me here. My family, Fox Moto, Matt Mora, my trainer Robbie Raynard, everyone over there, Oakley, Aaron Kane, Sun Enterprises, Dunlop, Rockbox, Mika Metals, Pro Circuit, Ryan, Monster Energy, Mike Shakoff, and everyone else. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Great job to champ Mela Herrick. Take it away, Rodney.
Hey, thank you, Wes Kane. We appreciate you. Here we go, boys and girls. 450 Pro Sport 263. Avery Long leading the way. Corey Carson in the 2 spot. Revan Gordon in 3rd place, and it is still the 263 out in front. Good battle right there for the 3 position.
Good start there for the 281 machine and Corey Carson. Good to see Carson up there in the mix on that RM Army Suzuki, just in front of our Honda rider who makes a move on Revan Gordon out there. That's going to be Heath Harrison. And I see Noah Smeridin in the back of the pack out here, so he obviously had something happen on the opening lap. He's got a lot of work to do now if he even wants to put himself inside the top 10.
Hey, good thing we reinforced that chair.
Absolutely. It's made it almost real good.
Yeah. I thought it was the whole tower for a second. I got nervous.
Let the ridges falling down. All right, there we go. Avery Long, your leader. Corey Carson right there in the number 2 position. Starting to feel the pressure now from the number 24 machine. Heath Harrison. Harrison's going to move up like we were talking about. Into that 3rd place position. Revan Gordon falling back to the 4th spot. 5th spot is Christian Yannick. Gage Linville in the 6th spot. Russell Buckcherry in the 7th spot. 8th spot is Wyatt Cretan. 9th spot is Mitchell France. And 10th spot running at your top 10 is Callan Young. Go ahead, Russ.
Avery Long, a guest on the Mini-O's after show last night with Wes Kane and, of course, Megawatt Matt Watson. And, as well as Avery has done, he seems to be a little disappointed in his results up to now in the Supercross portion of things. He's really looking forward to getting out on the outdoor track later today, but man, whenever you're looking at him right now, you have to think he's probably feeling pretty good right now on the Supercross portion as well, as Carson still back to the number 2 spot. Harrison now up to 3rd.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep your eye on that. That's one of our vet riders out there in that 2nd place position now, trying to track down the number 263 of Avery Long.
Yeah, Harrison was able to make that pass just as this lap number 3 had began. And got to hand it to Carson. He's been hanging with him, now getting a little bit of separation as Heath Harrison now inching his way toward Avery Long.
Now this will be a good test for Avery Long because, as we know, Heath Harrison, even though he's a vet rider, he has certainly got the skill to pay the bills, and he's got the speeds and he knows the speeds, and this will be a good test for Avery.
Yeah, there is no doubt about that, Rodney. And on screen right now, we're watching a battle start to shape up between Revan Gordon and Christian Yannick. Yannick trying to make some moves up towards the front of the pack, but they better go on because here comes Gage Linville. And Linville's the man you guys really haven't been talking about too much. Linville, he's getting around the block a few times, so don't be surprised if he mixes up here a little bit. There goes Linville actually right now trying to make a move. He has Yannick right there in front of him. Watch now, he's got the inside line set up. Is he going to make a push here into the corner? No, he doesn't. He does take the further inside line, though, so there's no tangling being made right there as they make their way over the finish line.
Oh! Down goes Gordon.
That pressure got to him, I think.
And Wes Kane standing by down on the podium.
Come on up here. Riley Bussey, congratulations. You finished up 3rd. You're pumped. You're happy. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for making this all possible. Rob's Performance, Moto Sandbox. I'd like to thank Ryan Sipes. I've been working a lot with him lately, and we've been getting along really good. FXR, Bell, EBS, Scott, Checkmate, Roost, Tamer, and everybody else I forgot. Thank you so much.
Congratulations out there, Riley Bussey. Owen Colville, come on up here, bud. You finish up 2nd. Owen Colville, come on up. 2nd place. Who do you want to thank?
my mom, my dad, Gardner Racing, 60 helmets, O'Neill, A-Ray, 100% MTF, Lil B, Colleen, Jacob, and everyone else I forgot. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Good job, Owen Colville. Will Kanigher. Come on up here, Bill. Come on up here, Will. Come on up here. Congratulations. I know you've been hunting this for a while. There you go. There's your champ, guys. Will Kanigher. There's your champagne bottle, bubbly water. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, everybody that came out to support me this week, whole SOBMX crew, everybody over at Future and Max helped me out this week. Lynx Racing, building a great bike. Enzo Suspension, and everybody back home, thank you.
Congratulations, Will. You deserve it. Good job. Take it away, guys. Up in the box.
All right, a huge mistake made out here. That was not Gordon that went down after the finish line. It was Christian Yannick, but he is back up and riding off the track, which is always good to see out there. And crossing the finish line now, we see Carson, Gordon, and Linville literally right. You could throw a 30-foot cast net over and you would have caught them all.
That's exactly right. Yeah, good catch. All we saw was a Cowie go flying through the air. We couldn't see the other side. So hopefully Yannick's all right. Like you said, back out there.
Wow.
And there we see Avery Long and Heath Harrison. And then we got the battle of Revin Gordon, Corey Carson, Gage Linville.
Oh, boy.
If you've been wondering, where is the 300 of Drew Adams? He's been clawing his way up through another bad start for the 300.
I didn't know he was out there, man. Wow.
I know. He just made his way into the top 20 a couple of laps ago. He has now made his way up to a 9th place position. So he is man on a mission, a 59.6, and he just moved into the number 9 spot. Edgar's ahead of him about 1.2 seconds. And about, well, anyway, he's got Mitchell France, Wyatt Creighton. If that speed remains the same, he should be able to make these passes. We should be able to see him inching towards the top 5 very quickly.
Speaking of passes, we just see Linville get around Corey Carson right there before the finish line. So look for Linville to try to reel in the number 105 of Revin Gordon. But Gordon now, he knows he's on the podium. He's going to step it up right here.
Yeah, Gordon finding another gear right there and finally gets a little bit of, well, he had a little bit of separation between those guys as they start to reel him in a bit.
Drew Adams, 1 minute lap time only to still maintain the 9th place position. His gap is now 2.6 seconds, so not having as much love as he'd hoped. Tyler Mollett now up to a top 10 position, rounding out the top 10. So wild day for the 450 Pro Sport whenever you look at the big picture here.
Absolutely wild day. Like you said, a 59 for Adams and a 1 minute. This is dead center of traffic right now, and he's running these laps right, so that alone is impressive.
Well, the best lap so far, Avery Long has turned out front with a 1 minute .258. So it goes to show you what intensity level right now that Drew Adams is pushing at from back in the pack.
Exactly, Ronnie. Intensity, what I'm watching, I got my eyes on, and Racer TV does as well, is Revin Gordon and Gage Linville. Linville wants that podium, he wants it bad. He has a lot to show here, as all of our competitors do today. Oh, Linville, a little hiccup there as he did that brake him up on the brakes, and it picked his rear end up just a bit into that corner, but doing a great job of staying low over these jumps.
Yeah, Revin Gordon getting no brakes right now as they are into the lap traffic.
Oh, wow, where'd that come from? Linville, I didn't think he had a chance, but he's trying to push one right there.
Tries to put him up into the corner, unable to make it happen, resets.
Yeah, I think what his plan was to shake up Gordon a little bit, like, hey, I'm here.
Hey, I'm here. You see me, right? I know you see me. I certainly know you can hear me. Hey. And Revin Gordon, he's done a great job so far, staying within his own helmet, riding his own race. He's not really been worried about what's happening behind him.
Absolutely. I feel like Linville, though, I feel like he's a screamer. He's yelling, he's screaming right now. Yes. Get out of my way as he is side by side over the finish line.
White flag lap. Hey, you want to get up on that box, talk with Wes Kane, thank the sponsors, talk about your race, and it's coming down to this right here between Revin Gordon and Gage Linville. That's where the battle's at. Avery Long, Heath Harrison still in the 1 and 2 spot.
Yeah, good, I mean, huge ride there for Heath Harrison. If you want to see that second place position against all these young kids out there.
I wonder what he's thinking right now.
I'm having a blast.
There it is. Oh, did he make it? No, I think he made it. I think he tried too early, to be honest with you.
See if we can get him set up here again on the backside as we follow Avery Long on Racer TV for the folks out here watching at the track. We're pulling double duty. There we go. There is.
Linville's made the pass.
Linville finally getting it done. Can he hang on to it here? Checkered flag flies. Man, that was a fun one. Avery Long will take the win. Heath Harrison. Can I say the old man? I mean, can I say that?
I think you say it. I don't think he's upset about it.
No, he's not.
Actually, he's going to be laughing like a kid in a candy store whenever he uses it.
Let's see. Heath Harrison's 30. Is he the oldest guy? Yeah. No. Shane. Shane Keller. Wait.
44?
44.
Who's that?
Shane Keller.
Wow.
Out of Rhode Island. Keller. 887. You got my respect, dude. Heck yeah. Making it happen.
All right.
Having fun.
Speaking of making it happen, like your top 10 rundown real quick. This one, Avery Long taking the Heath Harrison finished up second. Gage Linville in third. Revan Gordon in fourth. Fifth is going to be Corey Carson, Buck Cherry, Russell Buck Cherry in sixth. Seventh spot, Wyatt Creek. Eighth spot, Drew Adams taking the moves up like Rodney was saying. Mitchell France going to finish up at ninth. And 10th spot running out your top 10 is going to be Tyler of Molag.
65, 7-11.
And your leader out there right now is number 24 of Aiden Steinbrocker. Steinbrocker making some moves out there, trying to stay out in front. He has a lot of pressure behind him and a lot of confidence from his win earlier today. Eli Herrick coming through a little further back than everybody else. So my assumptions is he went down to that first turn out there. Look at that little Cobra out at number 42 of Jaden Smart. He has 4 in the back, but I believe he's 42 out there on the track right now. Yes, he is number 42 on the track. He's in that 4th place position, really hunting down these riders just in front of him. It looks like Connor Feather might be our rider in the 2nd place.
Look, Keith Harrison's taking over the lead. Oh.
Different 24.
Oh, okay.
Same color bike, though.
I can guarantee you he'd be the oldest guy out here in this class.
Promise you that.
But the 24 of Steinbrecher on a little red gas is leading this one. There's Connor Feather. Now, we saw some great pushes out of him earlier, I believe, in one of our 65, 10, and 11-year-old class, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we definitely did. Ian Steinbrecher coming through in the lead. Connor Feather in 2nd. Carter Gray in 3rd. Jaden Smart in 4th. 5th spot is Gavin Wellesley in 6th spot. Nolan Cobb. 7th spot, the number 11 Chance Olberg. Landon Lee in the 8th spot. 9th spot, Easton Kirby and Tim Look in the 10th place position this lap through.
Steinbrecher able to shine through in this one as well, and keeping an eye out right now on Carter Gray, the 698 machine. This youngster has been able to show some glimpses of greatness here this weekend as well, or this week I should say, out of St. Clairsville, Ohio. Took a 3rd place position in his division race in the 65cc 7 to 11-year-old class. Mikey, the ants are plentiful here in Florida, are they not?
Little mongrels.
Here they come now, checking in with us. Ian Steinbrocker out there in the lead. Number 16, Connor Feather in 2nd. Carter Gray in the 3rd spot. 4th spot, Jaden Smart. Up to 5th now is Nolan Cobb. Gavin Wellesley's got to fall back to 6th. Chance Olberg in 7th. 8th spot, Landon Lee. 9th spot, Easton Kirby. And 10th spot is Tim Lowe. So a lot of guys, we've seen this happen over and over again. They're not getting a great start. There's a lot of big names outside the top 10, so look for them to make some moves up inside the top 10.
Watching that battle between Steinbrecher and Feather for the 1 spot. Feather doing a good job. He was just under a second after the 2nd lap. And seems to be patient back there, looking for his opportunity.
Yeah, you see him on screen. A lot of maturity there for Connor Feather. I'm not sure what he got here, but I've seen him in a couple of races here in Florida just before this one. And man, he has gotten better and better every time he gets out there on the track.
Had a little mistake. The number 4 on the jersey, that's Jaden Smart, 42, if you're watching timing and scoring, sitting in the 3 position. Pretty good separation between really the top 5.
Gas, Husky, Cobra.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
As
Gavin, go ahead.
As Gavin Wellesley is going to slide up in that 5th spot. So the rider that we're missing now is Nolan Cobb. Nolan Cobb's going to find himself outside the top 10, so he must have slipped up somewhere out there on the track. Tough break for Cobb, but he's a tough competitor. Look for him to get that bike back up, that steady, trusty steed and ride. Tough break for Tucker Collette. Looks like he's going to get a lap down right there, having his issues, but trying to get him figured out as we're watching now the 42 of Jade Smart. He's sort of all alone right now, so he can take any line he wants as he tries to reel in the number 16 machine of Connor Feather. And Feather's still making a push. You know, like you were saying, he's not pushing the envelope. He's not going hard. He's just watching and learning.
Right. Not riding over his head right now. Gonna have to go to work though. He is, looks like Steinbrecher is pulling away a little bit. That gap was about a second, and then it was a second and a half. Let's see what it is here as Feather checks in. Gonna be 2 seconds. So now Feather needs to push if he wants it.
Yeah, you know, I believe Aiden Steinbrecher, he was a little upset yesterday about how things went. He got a good night's sleep, ate his Cheerios this morning, and the races have been on.
So Cheerios, it's not Wheaties.
I like Cheerios personally better than Wheaties, but
I thought Wheaties was the breakfast of champions.
Cheerio.
Wheaties is terrible. I always thought it was terrible.
I did
It's
too.
soggy.
I never could stand Wheaties. That's true. I mean, I always thought it was cool. I love the concept. I just didn't like the taste of the cereal.
It's a texture thing for me.
It's just me. I don't know.
I like cornflakes. I love cornflakes.
All right, enough talking about cereal, boys. Let's go off the track right now.
Besides, you're both wrong. It's Fruity Pebbles. Anyway, back to racing.
Back to race. We're watching number 24 machine. Eden Steinbrecher doing a good job getting that whole shot, which is super important now here on the Supercross track. He leads out number 16 to Connor Feather. And I think, honestly, it looks like Connor's okay with that second place position. Now he's riding his own race, riding super comfortable and smooth as he leads out Jade Smart. Smart in the number 3 position. And not too far behind Smart making a push is the number 698 of Carter Gray. And behind Gray, we see our 5th place rider, Gavin Welsing. Up to 6th now is what looks like to be the number 85 machine of Tim Lopes. And Lopes, I believe he was a champion last year as we send it on down to Wes Kane on the podium.
All right, I got him down here. Heath Harrison, you finish up second with the Young Bucks. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, the whole Phoenix Racing Honda team. Nick, my wife, our little girl's here. She's all excited, so that's cool. Yeah, the whole Phoenix Racing Honda team, everybody that makes this possible, thank you.
Congratulations, Heath Harrison. You risked it for the biscuit, and you got in. Come on up here, champ, Avery Long. Come on. Avery Long looking good, 450s Pro Sport champ. He got one yesterday, got another one today. Come on, guys, make some noise. Championship model. Avery Long, congratulations. Who do you want to thank? You've been working real hard, and the work's paying off. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for allowing me to pursue my dreams. The Yamaha Factory Amateur team, Ed, Danny, Jake, my mechanic Hayden, they're all working their butts off, and I can't thank them guys enough. Moose Racing, 100%, Dave, Monster Army, Monster Mike, Bell Helmets, Alpine Stars, just everybody in my corner. Hayden with the club, just all the club guys helped me get to where I am. We worked hard the past few months, and it's really showing off. Troll Training, Alex and John, McGinley Clinic, just everybody in my corner, thank you so much. It means a ton to me for the support. And my brother's birthday's coming up, and he told me I gotta wish him a happy birthday, so happy birthday, Braden.
There you go, man. It's all about the family. All right, guys, take it away. Avery Long, your 450 Pro Sport champ.
Hey, good job, Avery Long. Solid ride out there. Checkered flag flies here for the 65. 7-11. Eden Steinbrecher is on his way to talk with Wes Kane after a first place finish. Connor Feather heading down there. And Jake Smart rounding out your top 3 as we are rolling. Race number 44, Super Mini 2. Riders jockeying for position. Some of your heavy hitters. Vincent Way out there. McCaden Fitch. Wyatt Thurman. Benjamin Moya. Of course, Benjamin Moya with that first place finish. We'll see if he can back it up.
Yeah, speaking of backing it up, I see the 260 machine, Carson Wood coming through in dead last, so he has a lot of work to do now. I believe he got 4th out there in his heat race in this one, so tough break there for the number 260 machine.
Seth Dennis leading out in front.
Yes, green flag flies. The race is on. Seth Dennis is your leader. Wyatt Thurman in 2nd. James Wolf in 3rd. Jaden Rowley on the 48. He's in the 4th spot. 5th spot, Camden Hargroves. Vincent Way in 6th. 7th spot, McCaden Fitch. And Naki Arbazua, yeah. You must have said that one already. You're like, Arbazua? Didn't even look at it. Wyatt Duff in the 9th spot. 10th spot, rounding the top 10 is Caleb Wood. What do you see out there, Mikey?
Well, right now I see Seth Dennis trying to check out to later, Bill. Second place, Wyatt Thurman tries to keep pace in a fantastic, sometimes a 4- or 5-way battle back there for third.
Yeah, you never know. It's anybody's grabs. Look at the screen right now. You see about 5 riders all battling for a podium position out there. That third spot is really up for grabs right now. So you see, I believe, the 27 of Vincent Way holding on to third right now. So making some moves out there. Man, there's so many riders. These guys are 3, 4 wide sometimes through these rhythm sections. It's amazing to see.
Especially after now 2 laps completed, at least for your leaders. And we've seen this a few times this week where you get, and a rider goes down, and that's what I was about to talk about.
You.
So much pressure, making sure you're not getting into the guy next to you and holding your line. As now we'll see a little bit of separation. Good battle for third right now.
Scrub there for the Vincent Way. He's going to get around number 22. I believe a Jace Wolf right there for that third place position. And I thought he was in third, but now he is actually in third as Jace Wolf falls back to the 4th spot. And in 5th spot is Cannon Hargroves, number 37 machine.
Yeah, Vincent Way with a solid pass right there. Real good move on Jace Wolf to move up into that 3 position as he sets his sights now on Wyatt Thurman and Seth Dennis, your leaders out in front. Seth Dennis been sensational so far this week. Got more of it here going down in the Super Mini 2 class. They're just looking smooth.
They're super smooth. I was watching Vincent Way. I was about to just talk about how he was riding. He's coming, standing in deep, carrying the momentum, and sitting after the apex and rolling into the throttle as he sits down. I'd love to see it. Textbook, as some would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Our leader, though, that's what I'm calling textbook. Seth Dennis, he has opened up a 2.6-second lead now over Wyatt Thurman, who sits in second on that number 247 KTM. And I think that 247 KTM might be under a little bit of pressure here in just a bit. Not right now, but the 27 of Vincent Way, he's starting to reel him in.
Yeah, Vincent's starting to charge right now. There's a good battle going on behind him as well between the 22 of Jace Wolf. Cannon Hargrove trying to throw his name in the hat to move up a spot. So poor Jace Wolf not had a break yet.
Yeah,
been in a battle since the gate drop.
The pressure is definitely on, like you said. Hargrove right there, and not too far behind him is say that again.
Arbazua.
Arbazua.
See, now I second guess myself.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
It's okay. It's Tuesday. You know, we'll get there. We'll get there by Saturday. I promise. Sounds like Wes Kane's ready down on the podium. Take it away.
I got Jaden Smart down here. Thank you, Rodney. Finishing up third, another bronze medal. Who do you like to thank, Jaden?
My mom, my dad, Fox, Cobra Motorcycles, DRS Suspension, Tyson Engine, PX Throttles, Gold Country Casino, Skyline Steel, GP Racing, and everybody else. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Good job. All right, I got Connor Feather here. Step right over here. Connor Feather, congratulations. Hold that medal up. Let them see it. Who would you like to thank, Connor?
I just like to thank Mum and Dad, Sandbox for having me, Fox Racing New Zealand, Watson Racing, JR Factory Services, and Fine Line, and everybody else. Thank you.
Connor Feather, thank you. Your champ, 65-711 in the Supercross. One more time, the old man, Aiden Steinbrecher. Congratulations up there. Everybody's got to be ecstatic with your performance so far. You can't wait to get to the outdoors. Who do you want to thank?
Seth, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, Fox, Vincent, Dunlop, Gas, Maddie, Daniel, all my buddies back home, Tristan Bellman, keeping me out in front, Pro
Congratulations out there. Ian Steinbrecher. Take it away, guys.
Hey.
B. I'm about ready to go outside. What happens when we go outside? Ooh. Boom. Things happen.
Hey, speaking of things happening right now, on track we see Cannon Hargroves in a huge battle of Arbazua right there in the fifth spot, and Wyatt Duff on the 444. He's making a name for himself as he's trying to slide up into that top 5 position.
On the move, Super Mini 2 on the track, 13-16. Coming up next, it'll be the last race over here on the Supercross side. That's going to be your 51cc 4-6 limited, and then we'll take a short break. We'll probably get Rodney Tomlin in here to sort us out, and we go as Rodney goes, let's be honest. Yeah. He is the organizer of all things.
Voice of reason.
Voice of the reason. We need one.
Whoa,
white flag out.
Sorry, a big, huge mistake there on that white flag lap just in front of Wyatt Duff. Duff almost able to capitalize on that one, but not quite going to do it. That was our boy, Abarzua, making that mistake out there. But he is able to stay on his feet and grab a handful of throttle, make his way to the finish line, and still hold on to that fourth place position. Wyatt Duff in that fifth spot, rounding your top 5. And then just behind him, the 37 of Cannon Hargrove. So it's not, we're not used to seeing it, but it looks like Hargrove going to get shuffled back just a bit there on that lap. And the checker flag's really already about to fly after we see Wes Kane in the podium. So we'll give you an update of who's going to be in the top 10 right here. I see the 260 of Carson Woods go by. He's only able to make his way up to the 18th place position.
A tough break. Hate to see that for CW out there.
Winner, winner, winner. A little fist bump. He's pumped. He should be pumped. Seth Dennis taking the win. Second spot going to go to Wyatt Thurman on 247. Thurman looking behind him. He doesn't see anybody, and that's because the number 27 machine of Vincent Way has made himself into that third spot. Boom. Cruising into it, and there goes. Whoa, whoa! I got to check time and scoring on this. That was a real close.
Was it a Naki or Wyatt?
Says Wyatt Duff on screen. 444, making a move right there, and that was 100th of a second.
Mercy sakes alive! What a finish! Just off the box.
Tanaki Abarzua going to finish up in that fifth spot. Sixth spot, Colby Lester on the number 11 machine. Seventh spot, McCaden Fitch on the 29. 314, Kane Molesina. He's going to finish up in the eighth spot. Ninth spot, number 12 of Christopher Harris. And 10th spot, rounding out your top 10, it's going to be Lincoln Bartholomew.
51.
They're out there.
4-6 limited. There they go.
Number 15. No, it is not.
That's Riley Gale.
That's Riley Gale. Riley Gale, yeah. From Rodney's district out there. She had a great ride the Mini E, and she is out there doing it again here in the 51cc 4-6 class. So not only was she riding a good job, doing a good job in the Mini E class, she's one of our younger competitors out there too on the Mini E class.
Yeah, that Minton Cycle FX Racing backed ride out of Loveland, Ohio. Just a stone's throw from Rodney Tomlin over there in southeastern Ohio. And hey, she's picking up where she left off too. She had a first place. This course was a division class. Cameron Buckman, another rider to keep an eye on there out of Huntington, New York. But right now it is Riley doing her thing out in front.
Yeah, it looks like Buckman there in the third place position, and possibly Michael Hall in the second spot trying to make a move into the lead right here.
Ooh.
Green flag flies. Hall out jumps her just a little bit. It is Michael Hall taking over the lead. Riley Gall going to fall back to second. Third spot is Cameron Buckman. Buckman going to round out the top 3. Fourth place, Jeffrey Satoff. Behind him is Deegan Mullen in the fifth spot. Sixth spot, Colton Tubbs. Mickey Fluhart, he's in the seventh place position. Eighth place is Carter Renneker. Ninth spot is Boone Lloyd. And Urbanowski, Jerry Urbanowski getting the job done. He sounds like an NFL coach, doesn't he?
He really does, yeah. Offensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers.
Here come our leaders making their way over that triple in the tower. And it is still Michael Hall, Riley Gall, and then we got Cameron Buckman. Buckman is on the move right now. He wants to make the push. He wants to be on the top of the podium, but Riley Gall has something to say about it.
Yeah, she does. She's doing a good job so far, but Buckman resets, tries to make a move, hasn't been able to make it stick yet, but he's right there looking for a 2 spot. Here he goes now, side by side. Who can carry the momentum through the turn? I think it's going to be Buckman. As Riley tries to answer back.
Yes. Buckman makes it happen on that number 7 machine. Oh, Michael Hall getting a little high wheeler right there over the double. He is going for it right now. He knows he has the lead. He knows he could possibly win a championship. Big mistake for him right there. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, getting deep right there.
Getting that finish line, though, launching that thing in front of Cameron Buckman. Buckman making some moves out there, watching as they go through the rollers. Buckman has a little more size, so he might have a little more roller speed than Hall.
Yeah, Hall did a great job right there, though, that he got those feet up and started swimming.
Yep,
short-term
memory loss. You know,
that's it.
Look past your mistake, move on.
That's it, move right on.
Don't dwell.
Can't live in the past, he says. He's ripping right now.
I'm surprised these little guys haven't pulled the trigger on this triple jump right here, to be honest with you. I think they got the power.
They do, for sure. Buckman on the move in the 2 spot, tracking down Michael Hall. Riley Gall in the number 3 spot. Jeffrey Sathoff in 4th place. Deegan Mullen 5th. Colton Tubbs in the number 6 spot. Mickey Fluhart in 7th. 8th place is Boo Lloyd. Carter Reneker in the 9th spot. And Jerry Urbanowski rounds out that top 10 as we are about 2.5 laps into it for our leaders.
Yeah, about 2.5 laps in. I'm going to check in for number 3 here as we watch the number 7 of Michael Hall leading the way like Hot Wheels.
Looking good. Let's see how he does right here. I swear he had some trouble. He says, I'm going to the outside this time.
I can't blame him.
I can't get in that deep rut. Hey, adapting. That's good. Good to see in the 4 to 6 division or 4 to 6 class. You don't always see that from everybody.
And Michael Hall, that lap around, actually going to run his fastest time of this moto. He's going to drop it down to a 119, a 120, as we see for Cameron Buckman in second, a 120 as well for Riley Gall. And Deegan Mullen, watch out for this little guy. He's on the number 3 machine on that Cobra. He's in the 119s as well.
Scooting. Now our guy's going to get into some lap traffic. And on cue, there he is. Wes Kane, take it away, buddy.
I got him down here. Vincent Wade, congratulations out there. Not happy with your 3rd, but I know you out there gave it your all. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Husqvarna, Maddie, Daniel, my grandparents, FMF, Answer, Pro Taper, Alpine Star Boots, Bell Helmet, Scott Goggles, and everybody else.
Congratulations. Hold that medal up, Vincent Wade. Wyatt Thurman, come on up here. Finishing 2nd. I know you got a lot of people you want to thank, helping you out in this valiant effort of brilliantry that you're performing out there with. Hold that medal up, let him get a look. There he is. He's getting a shot right there. A smile for that guy. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, KTM Orange Brigade for giving me this opportunity. John Mitchell and Stefan over at JM Racing for getting my motor and suspension dialed and helping me run up front every moto. I want to thank Mika Metals, Alpine Stars, Moose Racing, Parts Unlimited, 100%, T-Rex Moto, FMF, and everyone else that supports me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Hey, the opportunities are endless with you, Wyatt Thurman. Congratulations. All right, Wyatt Thurman, guys. Seth Dennis, come on up here. Super Mini 2, 13-16 champ. Hold it up high, well-deserving. There he is, Seth Dennis. Congratulations out there, Seth Dennis. Championship bottle we'll put right there for you. Who do you want to thank?
I would love to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, Corey for helping out with being a mechanic. I want to thank Fox, KTM Orange Brigade, Monster. A lot of Pro Taper, Thrill Seekers, Power Band, Twisted, Asterix, and everybody else who's supporting me. And Kyle, 77 Fitness, and Christian for buying me ice cream.
Congratulations, Seth Dennis. You're a champ. Take it away, boys.
Like a Doberman on a T-bone steak out here. The checkered flag flies. It's Michael Hall taking the win. He's going to be on his way to talk with Wes Kane down on the podium. Cameron Buckman sounds good. Cameron Buckman will finish in the 2 spot, and Deegan Mullen will round out the top 3.
All righty, folks. It's been a grand affair as far as the Mini-O's is concerned, and we got one more podium to wrap this one up. And, of course, we'll be back with more here from Gatorback Cycle Park in the 52nd Annual Thor Mini-O's presented by Pro Circuit here on RacerTV.com.
Something from nothing. That's what Nihilo Concepts is about. It starts with a spark, an idea, a concept, which leads to a design, and finishes with engineered excellence with the highest quality products created with durability in mind. All our products are made in the USA at our state-of-the-art facility in Stuart, Florida. Whether you are a weekend warrior, ride for fun, or at the highest level of competition, Nihilo Concepts offers innovative titanium, aluminum, and carbon fiber parts for your dirt bike. We offer a wide variety of products that you can customize to your liking. Browse our site for foot pegs, brake tips, engine components, specialty tools, frame grip tape, lever grips, carbon fiber components, motor stands, our secondary on-switch, plus much more. Head to NihiloConcepts.com and see for yourself why factory teams like Red Bull KTM, Rockstar Husqvarna, Troy Lee Designs Gas, Orange Brigade, Club MX, KLM Gas, and some of the fastest riders in the world choose Nihilo Concepts.
Hey kids, Hunter Lawrence here.
And Jet Lawrence here.
Sending you some high-flying holiday cheer this season and beyond. May your bikes always sparkle and your spirits always shine.
May your celebrations be a blur of wheelies and roost, with wind in your hair and dirt in your teeth.
Happy holidays and ride red.
Season races into Anaheim. Let's see what they've got. The world's elite riders compete head-to-head for the coveted Supercross Championship.
Oh, and they both go down. Can you believe what you've just seen?
Don't miss intense racing at Monster Energy Supercross. Catch the season opening action at Angel Stadium January 6th and returning January 27th. Get tickets at supercrosslive.com.
30 minutes and 2 laps. Let's go racing.
Welcome back to Gatorback Cycle Park in Newberry, Florida, as we wrap up our Supercross portion of the 52nd annual Thor Mini-O's presented by Pro Circuit. Rodney Tomlin, Mikey Waynes, Megawatt Matt Watson, of course, Wes Kane down on the podium today, and the voice of Florida Motocross, Mr. Dean Dias. And here we are getting ready to get set for practice on the motocross track, waiting for podiums as well for our 51 4-6 limited class. Michael Hall, Cameron Buckman, and Deegan Mullen. And speaking of which, there's Wes Kane.
Hey, I got him over here. Where's my third place rider? Come on up here, bud. Deegan Mullen. Come on, Deegan Mullen. Where you at? There he is. You can tell he's got the bronze medal. Take your medal. Hold it up. Deegan Mullen, congratulations. Who do you want to thank?
Mom, Dad, KB5, Abba, 110 Racing.
Congratulations.
And me.
There's your guys right there. Congratulations. Good job. Give me a high five. Let me talk to my second place rider. Come on over here. I want you to look at the camera and tell everybody what's your name and where you're from.
My name is Cameron Buckman. I'm from New York City.
What do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, 60, Mika Meadows, FX, Minton Racing, and else. Thank you.
Congratulations. Everybody else, thank you. Cameron Buckman, great job out there. All right, I got my champ. Here you go, Michael Hall. Hold it up high, bud. There he is. Michael Hall, who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, FMF, Pure Outlaw, Fast House, Mika, and everybody else.
Congratulations out there, guys. Michael Hall, your champ. Hey, guys, great. We had a great time, Supercross. We're taking it outdoors, Racer TV. It's been amazing. Take it away up there, Rodney.
All righty, thanks a lot, Wes Kane. Great job. And as he said, we are getting ready to take it outdoors, so to speak, on the big track. And with that being said, that's going to come to a close today's broadcast. And we'll be back on air, or stream, I guess I should say, tomorrow morning around 7:30 is our plan and our hopes once motocross gets underway and racing. Of course, we'll be watching all the social media and, of course, racertv.com as well to look for any updates coming up. On behalf of our friends at Thor, reminding you it's time to shine. The road through Pro runs right here through Gatorback. Best of luck to all the competitors in the 2023 Thor Mini O's. They say it's time to shine. And as well, thanks to our friends at Pro Circuit presenting the 2023 edition of the Mini O's. Also, thanks to Dunlop Tires, bringing you live coverage here on RacerTV.com. On behalf of Mikey Waynes, Wes Kane, Megawatt Matt Watson, Dean Diaz, I'm Rodney Tomlin saying so long, everyone. We'll catch you on the outdoors tomorrow.